Welcome back everyone, and especially welcome back to the AMC stock group. Now I'm so glad that I made the video yesterday talking about the 3 million shares that needed to be bought back today. Guys, if it was not for that video, I generally do not know how much conviction I would have in AMC stock, which is why I'm emphasizing so much that on my channel I will now be having 2 segments. One of them will be strictly focused on the news of AMC stock because again, if I did not find out that AMC yesterday, there was a lot of short interest on that stock, or in other words, 3 million shares needed to be bought back, because I'm going to be explaining that in just a few seconds. I do not know if I would have added to my position today, and who knows how much resilience I would have had today if it was not for that news. So that is why with this video, hopefully you guys will get more conviction out of this stock, because we are also going to be talking about some new news about AMC stock, and that is going to be related to the price. So we now see that AMC is on the homepage of a lot of options and a lot of order flows, and this allows investors of any stock, or this allows people that want to capitalize off of various stocks. As you can see, we have many stocks over here. We have SPC, we have Tesla, we have Amazon, we have all these stocks. However, for a while, guys, AMC was not on this list. Now, we definitely did see AMC on this list, and this is a very important list because for me at least, it really allows me to understand, okay, which stocks have a lot of momentum and a lot of volume in it. And thankfully, guys, today was the day that I saw AMC on here again, right? It has been a couple of weeks, right? It's been one or 2 weeks since I've seen AMC on this list, but now, guys, it is back here. What does that mean? When I talked about the short squeeze happening, and remember, guys, a lot of you guys, some of you guys, actually, not a lot of you guys, but some of you guys think that the titles of my videos are clickbait, right? Guys, they're not clickbait. Even the title yesterday about the 3 million shares, even some of you guys thought that that was completely clickbait, but guess what happened today, guys? Going from $38 a share to $48 a share, that is called buying back the short position. And how many short positions were there? There were millions. There were millions upon millions of short shares, and that is why those need to be bought back. Because when you initiate a position where you are betting against a stock, you cannot close that position unless you have to buy back that stock. And trust me, guys, I know, right? It seems very clickbait when there's something called 3 million shares. But I'm telling you guys, when AMC yesterday, it was extremely shorted. That is exactly, unfortunately, what ended up happening. And a lot of people were betting against it. And we saw right at the open, this stock ended up having just a downfall to the downside. Now, I'm going to be talking about the price of AMC in a later video today, so make sure you guys subscribe so you guys do not miss a video. Aside from that, let's go back and talk about the news. So 1.4 million contracts, just to let you guys know. AMC, for this AMC stock group, AMC, it was one of the most traded stocks with a volume of 1.4 million contracts, 782,000 call options versus 571,500 put options. There were so many premiums collected. And so if we take a look at AMC, let's go ahead and talk about the actual option chains and what is being hidden that we do not know about, because unfortunately it does happen, guys. If you guys did not see my video yesterday, I really don't know how you guys would have had the conviction to hold it today. Maybe you guys also knew something about AMC, which if that is the case, I'm extremely happy, because the more people in this movement, guys, the better. This cannot happen with 1 or 2 people. Just because I'm in it or just because you are in it, that is not enough, especially not during times like this when there's so much manipulation going on. So that also brings me to my next point, guys. If anyone is stressed about AMC stock, make sure you guys go ahead and share these videos with your friends and family, especially videos like yesterday where I talk about really important information, and not just information, but actual data, right? 3 million shares. There was a lot of people betting against the stock, and what do they have to do? They must buy back the shares. That's exactly what we saw today, but unfortunately, a lot of people did not know that. But anyways, we're going to now continue on with the specific option chains. So $150 strike price. I know, guys, this seems completely crazy, especially since right now we are hovering around the $48 range. And I'm not saying that AMC is going to go to $150 tomorrow, right? Which is the expiry. We have the June 9th expiry. And these options, some of them, they are a little crazy just because we did have not the longest weekend this week because of the July 4th weekend. So therefore, we all know Monday there was no trading. And also AMC, this is off topic, but not really, but AMC was also trending on Twitter today with the hashtag AMC Strong. Because it was trending on Twitter, guys, it really helps us understand that this stock is not a stock that will lose its momentum. And I've been continuously repeating this, and it sounds crazy, right? Everyone's talking about this movement, but when you see AMC Strong trending on Twitter, that just means so many people are in this stock, and it's not even just about the price. I know that I'm talking about the price right now, but in all honesty, we know what this stock is going to do in the future, and we know that it's going to go up in the future. Now, let's go ahead and talk about, again, the option chain. So $150, this is actually the $145 strike price, and again, no, this does not mean AMC is going to go to this price by this week. However, there's a lot of volume on these options, and just because there's a lot of volume on any underlying equity, especially for the contracts, that allows more momentum into the stock and more volume. And I'm sure that I talked about this before, but Iceberg Research acknowledged that call options do create this massive sort of gamma squeeze effect and this short squeeze effect for many stocks. So it might not go to these exact strike prices. However, in my opinion, and remember, I'm not a financial advisor, but in my opinion, I definitely think that it has some sort of effect on the underlying equity in terms of share price. And the strike price that I really want to talk about is actually the $75 to the $82 call options. And if we go right here, we go to the 68 to 74, all the way up to even the $85 strike price. We see that you combine all of these options together. I'm just going to focus right now on the $68 to the $74 option chain, right? Even though there's definitely a lot in the $90 to $84 range, $85 range. You guys already know what I'm trying to say at this point. But let's take a look. 12,100 call options versus 479 puts. This is a 96 to a 4% difference. And right now, a lot of people do not believe in options. And trust me, guys, I understand. Because we have had to endure so much over these past few days and over these past few weeks that it seems like nothing is working. However, when you consider what has happened today, especially with the amount of movement that we had in the share price, a $10 movement in a stock, especially with dilution, because AMC has gotten diluted before, so there is more supply and more shares in the market. And this was not recent, this was quite a while ago, right? This is not recent. I just want to make that clear because they were talking about having a dilution, but that brings me to my next point, guys. We have an amazing CEO by our side, Adam Aaron. He would not let a dilution take place for the stock, just because he did not want to hurt any investors in the stock, even though it would definitely benefit the company and it would benefit the company's financials. And so we can actually see right here the hour by hour. So in the morning, guys, definitely we had the 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. $74 million worth of options traded. And there were approximately 127,000 put options versus 132,400 call options. It does seem like there were more put options in the morning, and that is what I think there is, but this option chain or this hour by hour or dollar by hour is actually saying that there was just a slight more call options. But regardless, I don't really think that matters because we definitely all saw the downfall that AMC did today. And so this is where a lot of things start to end up changing. We see 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. guys. 187,300 call options versus 98,400 put options. And so backtracking to what I was saying before, what I was trying to say is that share price, if everyone just bought shares of AMC stock, that would not have the monumental effect that it did today where AMC goes up $10 in one day. That is why I'm saying, even though we do not see AMC going to $100 just yet or $80 just yet, just because there are so many strike prices at these numbers, that does not mean that they are not working in our favor. And many of us are worried about the price of AMC right now, when there are many people who actually have this stock for the year of 2023. They bought options in this stock going all the way to 2023, January of 2023, January of 2022, because they are legitimate believers of this stock. And so this was the news about AMC, guys. I just want to let you guys know that there are right now some hidden options that a lot of people do not know about. And this does not mean and this does not guarantee anything at all. I'm just saying that a lot of people do not believe in options right now for AMC stock. And as I said before, I understand because it has been definitely difficult to hold AMC for all this time. But I'm also saying that you cannot deny how well the options did for AMC today, because as you can see right here, 12 p.m. to 1 p.m., so many call options. What do you guys think that did to the price? Do you guys think that did absolutely nothing? In my opinion, I think that AMC really went monumental and the price went up $10 because many of the AMC stock group was helping us out. We had that momentum, even though a lot of people were probably down in their position. People saw opportunity in this stock, whether to capitalize off it or whether to join the movement, guys. Some people now had the opportunity to join the AMC stock movement, so we now have more people. And just to reiterate everything that I said, the news is very important for any underlying equity, especially for AMC stock. I know yesterday, I keep on saying this, but yesterday's video was extremely important, and if you guys end up missing that video, you guys would not know that there were many people betting against the stock. You guys would not know that there were approximately roughly 3 million shares that needed to be bought back, and it may not even be 3 million, guys. It may be higher or it may be lower, but I'm pretty sure around 1 million shares needed to be bought back today or tomorrow, or just end up next week, whenever the price will end up going too low, that the people betting against the stock said, okay, let's end up closing our position because we already made enough money, stating that the stock is going to go down by a certain amount, right? And so in today's video, again, I'm also talking about the news. You guys cannot ignore these options chains. And so with that being said, guys, thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.